May not know us because we've been gone for a long time. I'm Cash, joined by now
You're
officially.
Cash.
I'm Cash, joined officially by Tim Hagen now. No longer Vance Desmond.
Why'd you get to keep your name?
I don't
Vance
like it.
Desmond is dead and gone because everyone calls me Cash.
Yeah.
Aaron Draven and Jason Taylor. So we are the Gang Breaks Kayfabe. It's been, according to my digital records, aka the Microsoft Teams telling me the last time I made a
Hey, they didn't sponsor us. They didn't sponsor us.
We'll have to be
macro hard teams
something.
is what I meant. The opposite of Microsoft. It's been 55 days since we recorded, so we're back, baby. There is an episode. Our last episode is a full tribute to Vance Desmond, Tim Hagen.
I want to say something about that. That is the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me in my life, maybe. Thank you.
I'm so glad that we got all the responses that we got. It was a complete. I did not tell you at all.
I had no clue.
I came up with it during the night of the show.
I thought for sure when we were selling it the day before it was getting posted, we're like, you better watch it. We're going to quiz you on it to make sure you were actually going to watch it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I didn't realize, because you guys said did an episode. We went ahead and did the episode when I couldn't. I was like, oh, you guys didn't even say anything about it. Okay, cool.
So I tried to reach out to Shima, and I had no idea if it was like his actual, like, it's really hard to find legit contact information for these big superstars.
He's my Facebook friend, Michael Paris, under his shoot name.
That's where I shot him a message.
Perfect thing to say on the internet.
Right.
I mean, you can
his Wikipedia post says it.
Yeah, if you Google his name, it says it.
Go look this guy up. Here's his phone number. Here's his address. Only Matt Hardy. That's the only one we do that for.
Yeah. I was going to reach out to three guys that you've been on AEW or ASW shows with. Big Bill and FTR.
Big Bill will be like, yeah, I think I was.
I was going to make sure I said, like, you picked him up very high, threw him down very hard. Yeah. But like they all have pictures of like you and your daughter on, like you took those, like they seem like, and I remember you telling me they were good dudes. It is impossible to find contact information for these guys. Like, I guess just email AEW to be like,
I was going to say, you think those guys you'd be able to because they take bookings, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, it's like when I tried to call Danhausen. I tried. I messaged him and I had some contacts. Draven had some and stuff, but he never even read anything I sent to him.
But yeah, I'm glad we could pull that together. I'm glad so many people sent in videos. And
thanks to you two for loaning us that.
So. Yeah, you two. Me and Draven had to do some things, and
I watched.
Some sort of rights were secured, or something was very secure. I don't quite remember.
Well, Bono owes me. He knows. Why.
So if you don't know what we're talking about, go back, check out the last episode. Vance Desmond had his final match against Zach Vincent, and as someone who's there in person, I can say that it was a fucking banger. Great fucking match. Very emotional night for everybody, and I think the video shows that everybody had nothing but kind things to say. My favorite video of everybody's was Bruce Gray and Ron Mathis, who I get Shawn Michaels Triple H vibes from them, like the way they play off of each other. It's like the DX thing, but yeah, I loved their video. I thought it was hilarious. I was not expecting to see Mathis.
So you know when wrestlers always talk about feeding off the crowd or whatever, it's never happened to me ever, except for my very last match, and I was like, oh yeah, because
That's what
like
this is.
the crowd was so hot for me because I would retire, and I was like, and I was blown up.
Like, yeah, it's almost over. Get this guy out of here.
They're like, please go, finish. But I was like super blown up. I was like, yeah, this is not bothering me at all.
Well, and no offense, even though it will be offensive to the other people in the show, but I said several times to Jason, do we really need all these matches? Could they not just have Vance and Zach wrestle? Like, I don't think we need all the rest of this. Like, nobody's here for any of that. Everybody's here for one match. And there were so many matches, and so many of them resulted with a roll-up. So...
Lots of
I like that. Then they bore everyone down, and then me and Zach could shoot lower and still be exciting.
Ran a whole ass cool down show just for your match.
Yeah,
I legit talked that match over 50 times.
I believe it,
dude. The entire from the weeks before to the before the show started, and over again the entire card.
I mean, that was one where like you have so much other shit going on in your head that it could have been very easy to get lost.
And and plus people kept interrupting me to do pictures and wanted, and all this stuff, and I was like, oh god. So it means I got to go hide somewhere and talk out the match.
So hard being
You've
popular.
lost your ways. The Click used to have our own superstar locker rooms. You wouldn't have to worry about taking any pictures.
We did. So they had another locker room. They said they were going to let the girls use, and no one knew about it. None of the girls knew because Fee wanted to use it, and so she asked. They're like, oh, I don't know. Well, we asked Tim, and we found it, and no one else was using it. So we're like, okay, it's ours now. So.
All right. Well, speaking of whatever we were speaking of, now let's speak of AEW Dynasty.
Oh,
so
I like this. What a smooth transition.
Yeah, I thought one of my best ones. Really, I was thinking as I was saying it, I was like, "This is good. You should keep going with it. It's working."
And you're making it better. Remind us
when it's time for your yearly review.
FDR wouldn't answer my call, but apparently they answered TK's call, and this is a show they were on. We're going to talk about it.
Boom! There you go. So,
you can't say what you want to talk about. We'll be sued.
I didn't.
We are going to talk about it.
Oh, that's fine.
So this happened this past Sunday, and since I am old, I did not make it through the full card. So
I started late. So the first match I did not see. I started in the middle of the second match.
Well, the first match was fucking great. We open up the show with the Young Bucks taking on Kazuchika Okada and Konosuke. Suddenly cannot pronounce his name. Takeshita. So we've got the storyline going into this where Okada and Takeshita are, not on the same page, trying to one up each other.
For the last year, because it was this way when I was watching AEW, and I was like, oh, they're still a team, but they don't like each other. Okay.
The match was your typical the Young Bucks making everybody look phenomenal, while they themselves pulled off. I mean, the stuff. I used to be pretty anti Young Bucks. I was pretty vocal about it, and they are maybe the best tag team in the world. Like just the shit they come up with. I
like FTR much better, but
I think the Young Bucks are my number one all-time tag team.
Wow.
They might be climbing the ranks. Like
that shouldn't shock you that much. Jesus.
Yeah, but that of all the tag teams there are ever, they're in my top 10.
Just off the top of your head, rattle off some ones that you think are better.
Well, that you might like favorite. You didn't say better. Best working team, I think, is different than favorite.
Okay, but they'd be my best working team. Then we'll put it that way.
Okay, not your like personal favorite, because I thought like. The Road Warriors, the Brainbusters, like old school growing up teams, even like
the Bushwhackers.
The New Age Outlaws. You know what I mean? Like somebody like you grew up watching. I don't even know who my favorite tag team is. No clue, but
the Ding Dongs.
All right, Los Conquistadors.
Well, even the Hardys or Dudleys or Edge and Christian.
The Ding Dongs. Who would be? I mean, the Heart Foundation is way up there for me.
Yeah, the Heart Foundation, the Rockers.
The Rockers.
Doom.
I knew
Jason does love Doom.
I'm a high voter on Doom as well.
Yes, they didn't get nearly enough time.
Maybe like the low end of my top 10.
The Steiners, yeah.
I think.
I mean, even the Motor City.
But to me, Young Bucks are still number one at best working of all time, in my opinion.
Motor City Machine Guns.
Imagine a Young Bucks, prime Young Bucks versus prime Rockers.
Ooh.
Heel Young Bucks taking on babyface Rockers in their primes. That would be so fucking good. Yeah, so this match, like, I think why I'm starting to really enjoy the Young Bucks so much is because I always think going into a Young Bucks match, even though they've been proving me wrong time and time again, I'm always like, here we go with the Young Bucks match. It's going to be this, this spot and this spot and this spot.
I do the same thing.
And they do those spots, but they do them like, they'll either do them in new ways, they'll set them up differently, they'll be done for different reasons throughout the match, and then they'll just throw in new shit that you hadn't, you never expected. So they really have this, like, yeah, you know what we're going to do, but you don't know how we're going to do it, which is different than a lot of guys, how you know exactly what their setup is and it's going to go off the same exact way. And the Bucks, they pull their shit out in so many different ways that you never know what the match is going to be like, but it's always a banger. And I thought this one was, from everything I watched on the card, I don't think the show got any better for me after this match.
I heard that from some people, yeah. Are we doing stars?
Yeah, I'll give this one a 4.5.
I haven't seen it, so
I also will give it a healthy 4.5.
Yeah, I agree, and I like that it's like, although we only talked about the Young Bucks there, the other side also definitely did their job, not only to further their own storyline, but it didn't become this is just when are they gonna blow up at each other? Because sometimes that's how the match becomes, is we already know it's gonna end kind of maybe the way it did, but
they weaved in those spots that they were teasing so well that they did the thing you thought they were going to do, but then they reversed it and did something you totally didn't expect.
Yeah. And I love that, like, they're just straight up fighting each other. And it's not like the shit where, like, they're having the disagreement and there's trouble within the team. So of course in this match, this guy gets pulled off the apron right before he can get tagged, and now the guy that got pin's mad, or they hold him and the guy moves.
Anytime somebody attacks their own partner, now I call it a jugulator. Because us working as Project Ego one time, he was yelling at me to do something, and I either didn't hear him or wouldn't do it, and he literally came up behind me and started clubbing me on the back when I'm his tag team partner. We're the tag champs.
That'd be so confusing.
Yeah. Well, it'd be like wrestling Terry Funk. Terry Funk would, like, all the time just attack people on his own team. Age. Yeah.
So I would love this to happen one time. You know, when a team accidentally hits the other and they end up breaking up over, I would love someone to actually hit their partner and they get mad at the time or whatever, and then the next week they come out and go, I watched it, I saw it was an accident.
Yeah.
And that's it. They move on and it's never brought up again.
Or just, like, immediately show watch the replay.
Yeah.
Like,
see
on the Tron.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, you really didn't mean to. I'm sorry. And then just hug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why has that never happened?
Up next, Ricochet with the what's their stable name? The
Gates of Ricochet.
The Demand.
The Demand takes on Chris Jericho, and we have
no. His name is Jericho.
Just Jericho.
I have a theory on this too.
All right, so this had a lot of convo in the group chat. This match in particular, which was way more interesting for me than the match, because, as I said, I don't really care if I ever see either of these guys really wrestle again. Not to say Ricochet's not talented, but there's a lot of guys that can do exactly what he does, and I like their gimmicks better. So the match was good, though. I thought it was solid, but I'm also completely fine with the finish. Somebody in this group chat, though, not so much.
I'm not
Are you
like
gonna show
super
off that?
angry about it. I'm not super angry about it. It's just go ahead. Go ahead.
I can fix it if they're doing what my plan would be.
Well, real
I
quick,
would assume.
Draven, can you show us your Jericho back tattoo, please? Because I'm convinced you have one now.
Oh, it got blurred.
I think I saw it.
Yeah,
I think I saw it.
All right, so what do you think?
I'll edit it in post.
So Jericho's doing the list gimmick again, right?
I love it.
I think he should do the list gimmick, and now he lost the pay-per-view, and next week he comes out with one of the other ones he's done. The light up jacket or something like that. And then he does that for a month, lose that at pay-per-view, comes back with the Ocho. And he's just trying to find a winner out of all the stuff he's done before in the past, and none of it's working. And then the last one, he reinvents himself. He has an idea for whatever, reinvents himself and starts winning again, and does like a baby face. I'm back. I tried all the old stuff out with the old or whatever. I mean, it's the only way I could think of why they would really make him lose that quick.
I assume you're wrong, but I really do like that idea, though.
Especially if it's Ricochet beating him every time. And Ricochet is just getting fucking exasperated about it and just doesn't want to deal with it anymore. Then, like, when Jericho finally, like, his last hurrah before his actual new idea is that it's the Painmaker, and Ricochet just like squashes him, like legit, like 5-second match, because that's the worst gimmick ever.
Worse than the Learning Tree?
Second worst gimmick ever.
There you go. So, if nothing else, this one match already puts him in a higher level than I feel he was when he left as the Learning Tree guy. So,
yeah. I think that them putting Ricochet over makes no sense. Jericho's the first legitimate free agent that was like, will I go to WWE? Won't I? Will I? Won't I? That AEW got. They should be kind of like maximizing that and making it a big deal, making him.
I think this was a Jericho call, and I think it's because he had so much legit hate from the fans when he left. It had to be going through his mind, I shouldn't go over. People already hate me, and I'm just back in AEW beating a young guy right off the bat. And I think if it was Jericho I think Jericho would say I should lose to show people, what's the
point of watching a Jericho match? He's just gonna lose them all. So why just skip right past it?
I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying
I'm skipping right past most of them. So
I've never liked Chris Jericho.
I don't know if they didn't anticipate him to be that over in that building or something, but he came off like a big deal again, and to not capitalize that on a win that doesn't really do anything for Ricochet, it doesn't.
Well, they're not doing anything with Ricochet. Well,
so why give him the win then?
You don't move on in AEW.
I would agree with everything if they didn't have the demand involved, but having them involved sets up where Jericho can get his revenge or whatever. It'll probably lead to some 6-man tags because Tony loves the 6-man tags. So. And for me, like I said, neither guy really does much for me. So either one going over, I was glad the match was over. Yeah, I'd get 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5. The match existed.
I thought it was better than that. I thought Jericho getting the code breaker and actually being able to do it out of the shooting star, that right there is a half star, just hitting that nice and crisp.
I got 3.25.
I liked Ricochet, them stopping him real quick and telling him, hey, you should like really add insult to injury and hit the lion salt. I like that. I thought that was good. Up next, Darby Allin versus Andrade. If Darby Allin won, he will be receiving a AEW World Title shot for April 15th episode of Dynamite Spring Breakthrough. So I think in the chat I said this match should be a fucking banger, and I did not think it was. I
thought it was really good.
I'm
really mad that.
Okay.
I'm really mad that Andrade, I didn't come up with the pants gimmick that Andrade does. So super mad.
I thought it was good. I mean, I don't know what I was. I don't know. I expected like more. I guess I don't know the way Darby Allin wants to be murdered.
So I'll guarantee my rating kind of states how I feel about it. 3.75. I thought it was really good.
I give 3.25.
I got 3.5.
And I had a 3.75. I think Andrade also, now that he's back, like, he might not be winning, but they've given him personality. He's got the whole thing with the girl in the front row, the taking his clothes off in the ring, like, look at me, I'm the sexy man now, which is, it's just also fun. Like, the crowd is eating it up when it happens.
We're trying to get him as a guest for Untapped, but I don't know if we will.
Coming.
Did you remember to trademark that?
No, I have not.
But the match was really crisp, I thought, and it wasn't the normal train wreck Darby has, but at the same rate, it was the same thing of let's go up in the stands and I will for no reason do a drop kick onto concrete steps.
Yeah. That the top rope crucifix driver thing was fucking amazing.
My God.
Right.
I would not do that. There's like just because the weight of Darby's light at least, but all of his weight's landing on his back of his head and crushing his face into the mat. And I really wish Andrade would quit doing that double moonsault. Every great once in a while it makes sense, but how come every single time you go for a moonsault the dude rolls?
Yeah.
Every single time. Yeah. It just looks so phony.
He knows they're going to move because it takes him 5 minutes to get his pants off.
A great falsie
before he goes up top.
A great falsie when he gets to like a top tier level is do that first moonsault expecting that the guy is going to move, but he doesn't move and the guy schoolboys him out of it right away.
Well, that would be good.
Or even just a casual move, a half roll. Of course, that's trusting someone to land in the exact spot for a roll up. Right. I can see that being like, oh, gotta run over here and roll him up.
I think if I went back and watched this match, like it would probably just by itself, I'd probably like it more. I think coming off the Jericho Ricochet match, I also was distracted with our group chat because we were talking about the Jericho stuff still a bit. So, but I think watching this one by itself, I would probably really enjoy.
The dive was great by Darby, where he bounced off the table, where he hits it hard. That was great too.
I like the so you guys were talking about him doing the drop kick on the stairwell or the staircase. I liked how, I forget who it was, Tony Schiavone or Excalibur, I think it was Schiavone, was like, there's no way Andrade would have expected Darby to do that. Drop kick ball. I was like, yeah, no one should expect him to do that. All right, up next, we had FTR defending the AEW World Tag Team Championships against Cope and Cage. And I really liked this one, which was not what because I have said it before, Cope and Cage don't do a whole lot for me anymore. So, but I thought this match was really fucking good. I love the finish. I was a little surprised they didn't put over Cope and Cage in this one.
Same.
Because especially with Jericho not winning, I really thought.
And in Canada, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I thought they would definitely
Kenny
win.
Losing.
Yeah. So I would give this match 4 stars.
Wow.
3.5.
I got
3.5.
I got 3.25, and man, that belt shot that Edge took, and they did the slow-mo where instant blood came out, was one of the best visuals I think AEW's ever done.
Yeah.
That was great.
I gave it a 3.5. The biggest conversation in our house during the match was, so they don't call Edge anymore, but yet as wrestling fans, you're all just supposed to go along with it, with him in the same outfit and the same entrance music, and you're just supposed to be okay with that's who he is now. And how did Christian get to keep his name? I'm like, well, it's like, shouldn't he had to change his name to whatever his government is? Like, yeah, they didn't do that. I don't have the answer. Sorry.
I think it got lower because I had such high hopes for it. This is one of the matches I was looking forward to because I love FTR.
Their last match they had, their match, I think it was All Out last year. under-delivered for me, so I think I went in with lower expectations. That's why I probably liked it more.
I feel like they worked the match like Christian legit had a wrist injury, though, because he wasn't, like, he was on the outside for a lot more of that match than he was a part of. And then it just made it worse with Edge getting Cope getting busted open the hard way, then being like, well, now he's in there clearly getting the shit kicked out of him with blood everywhere. Christian's just laying over here at the announce table. No. Next time around, we'll switch.
Christian took the heat, which I thought was weird, but Edge was the best one to take the heat and the best one for the comeback. So what do you do? Like,
right, yeah.
So I guess you go comebacks, but.
Oh, this is why it's the 10-man casino gauntlet match. At first, I was like, Kevin Knight wrestled Danny Garcia. So order of entrance, or just the people we had in this match. You had Tommaso Ciampa and Roosh start things out.
Love him.
Tim surprisingly high on Roosh. Probably your top 5 in AEW.
10.
Followed by Bandito, who was in my top 5 of AEW.
Top 5, yep.
Maybe then, top 10 of mine. Maybe.
Then Speedball Mike Bailey.
Bottom 20.
Yep. El Clone.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not even on the list.
Yeah.
Pac.
Top 5.
No, he's way lower on mine. This current him since he's come back from injury.
It's because he's showing knees.
He's showing his goddamn knees. If I win the uninterrupted thing, it's all going to be about goddamn people's knees.
Well, with Pac, for me, it's not even just this run. It's just that I can't get excited about him being around anymore because it's only a matter of time till we don't see him for.
Here's the way you got to look at it to be happy with Pac. You just got to be glad he's there, enjoy the in ring, and expect no story whatsoever,
okay.
And you won't be disappointed.
and expect to see knee.
Yep. Yeah, now.
Then we had Danny Garcia, Anthony Bowens, Kevin Knight, and Wheeler Yuta. So someone in this group chat promised Tim that there was going to be somebody else in this match. And
I had a strong hunch that turned out
where
to
did
be,
that hunch come from?
It turned out to be a faulty lunch, and we're just going to move on.
Where did that come from?
So Buddy Matthews, let me get this straight. He rolls his ankle in the entrance of a match, works an entire match, and now is missing years of his career. What?
Yeah.
It was such a bad ankle break that it was like the Adam Cole situation. It was broken so bad that it's been multiple surgeries.
And he worked a banger of a match.
I know. 4-star fucking amazing match. But the real reason is I saw that he posted a new official promo picture, so I thought he was like backstage already, and I'm like, oh, he's got to be back or ready to
In
be
your
back.
defense, the match could end at any time, so there could have been more people in the back waiting to come out when that pin happened.
I love this gimmick.
How shitty would that have been?
I love this gimmick, but they have to insert at least one random surprise per one of these.
Yeah,
it can't just be everyone that's on an episode of Collision.
Right.
Well, I would love it if it happened like Jay said, the pin, and it cuts back to entranceway, and Buddy Matthews getting ready.
There's like 4 people standing there.
I was thinking the whole time
and walks off.
He gets into a brawl with somebody there though because of it. Like he turns around and bumps into whoever was next.
Yeah,
they just get to go out into an immediate singles match.
Well, I really want them to start showing all of the I want them to have a bunch of wrestlers in the back that are all in gear, and as soon as the match ends, the first shot you see is all of them just being pissed off that they got into gear. And
what you want is 1993 WCW Battle Bowl is what you're looking for.
No, I think it's an actual good idea because it shows that the match ended before everyone came out. Because everyone's like, oh yeah, it's exactly these many guys. That was the last guy. But seeing a couple guys, just seeing guys in the gorilla, they don't have to be like selling it too much. Be like, oh, that's it, and that's it. That's all I want is a shot of guys being like, oh, it's over. We're not going to get to go out.
They could pre-tape it too, so it's not like egregious to the talent.
Right.
If you got a guy that's like on the roster that's always kind of hanging around, but he doesn't do anything, and AEW has 600 of those.
Wait, all the missing people? So there's like 6 full locker rooms of people just lined up.
But imagine that you have
reminders of guys still exist in AEW.
Yeah, who's a guy that works more so now, behind the scenes, but is still available to wrestle with
Dustin
me.
Chris
Rhodes.
Hero.
So any of these guys, right? Like if you have
Jerry
them on-
Lynn, yeah.
every time one of these casino gauntlets happens,
Dean Malenko in gear. Dean Malenko.
have the same guy for years.
Hey,
So
look,
pissed off. Like it's still
what would be hilarious?
He's in
is
every
say
one
it's
of
Dean,
them. Yeah.
Say it's Dean Malenko, and they do, and people are like, "Oh God, Dean Malenko might be coming back," and you just keep teasing him, and then you just let him come out for one of them, and during his entrance, it ends.
There you go.
It's like
That's clever,
This
yeah.
close.
it'd be like the running Jimmy Kimmel joke where he used to always say
Matt Damon.
Matt
yeah.
Damon. Sorry, we're out
Yeah.
of time though. Like apologize. Yes, Matt Damon. Yeah, like I think
And there
it'd
could be
be
all
a
kinds of
fun
funny
gag.
things with that, with Dean Malenko being like, "I need to move up in the order."
Yeah. trying to make deals with people to like get their spots and stuff. That'd be great. This again, it was a gauntlet match. I think these really do not hit as hard as a surprise because it's all good. Like it's
Well,
all
it's not
good.
even
Like
a-
not
It is
you know.
it is a gauntlet, but it's all these people. And think about if this was shooties and you get 8 to 10 workers out there, who's ever going to be able to pin someone in the ring in any actual, like if this was a shoot, like there's going to be 10 dudes to break it up and they all have to happen in the ring. So like that's easy for 10 dudes to guard that little space. It just never would
As
end.
the announcers kept
You're
reminding us,
overthinking
it doesn't
it.
make sense for them not to be in the ring.
So thumbs up, thumbs down to Kevin Knight winning.
Thumbs in the middle,
Thumbs in the
kind of
middle,
up.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think he's,
My-
I
my
think he's
thought-
pretty good, and we'll see.
My
because
thought on it is, it really must suck to be a speedball today. You go from being the trios champ with Adam Page, and you got these new shirts and all this
he
stuff.
looked MJF.
And then next thing you know, well, he's out. Now we're working with Mystico, America's top wrestler of the year, right?
Mhm.
That's a callback.
Then they lose those belts to these guys
I
that
love
just got
Draven.
there.
That's a
Then
call.
then the next night, like your tag partner wins the belt, and now what's that leave for you? Like,
Yeah.
poor guy.
Kevin, here's the problem: is AEW, they try this every once in a while with someone, Wardlow 30 times, is they push you for like a split second, and then he'll lose the belt, and then he'll be exactly where he was forever.
Also known as the Scorpio Sky spot.
Yeah.
Or the Scorpio Sky, Wardlow,
Yep.
Scorpio Sky, pick a guy. Jack Perry, really? I mean, they
Sammy.
keep trying to move that dude up, and he just.
I was honestly surprised that either Bandito or Pac didn't get the belt. I
I
thought
thought Tommaso. I thought because he just had that short run, they were just going to
Yeah.
go back to him when the guy got hurt. He dropped it to, you know.
Special shout out to that 21 plex.
Oh,
Yeah, that was dope. Yeah, that was fucking awesome.
That's one of the coolest things. I love that spot anyway, and that was awesome.
So what are your ratings for this one?
3.75. I actually liked it.
Really?
I really liked it.
I had 3.25.
I just had a straight 3.
Me too.
Wow.
I liked it, but I didn't think it was anything. Like it was all
Yeah.
very good and fun,
There-
but it was
Just the amount of dudes that I like in there, that's like probably 3 of my top 5 AEW wrestlers in the ring for a match. So that helps it a lot.
El Clon. That's one.
Right?
Wheeler Yuta and Danny Garcia. All
Yeah,
3 were there.
That was followed by Tekla defending her AEW Women's World Championship
Tekla.
against Jamie Hayter. Very happy that Tekla retained her title. Big fan.
This match was surprisingly snug.
Tekla.
All
is,
Tekla matches are.
Yeah.
I was like,
love her.
man, they're beating the crap out of each other. Well, Jamie was giving it right back too. I mean, it was just
I'm
There
not
were
a
a
fan.
couple rough shots.
I'm not a fan of the Jamie Hayter
Scooby Doo is
Windsor being Cesaro and Sheamus.
Right.
I get
That's
it,
fair.
but like it's too on the
Oh.
nose.
Giving them the bar in the back. And
Yeah, it's just too on the nose and like too. Just let them. They're both very talented and good, and just let them kind of have their
do
own.
their own thing.
I
Yeah.
can't believe how much aura Jamie Hayter has lost doing the Scooby Doo deal.
It
She has.
I mean, I don't know what.
She legit was the number one woman on the roster at one point for Aura when she was champ.
Yep.
If there's one thing 4 middle-aged white dudes know, it's Aura.
I appreciate
you gotta do duck face after you do that.
The match went on a lot longer than I expected it to.
It was 17 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
it was a long one.
TK loves Tekla. I mean, I do too.
I didn't get the ending, so I'm interested to see where we're going. Like, for Windsor to run out and be like yelling at the ref again, when the ref's not going to be like, "Oh, let me look at the big screen." Turns out in the replay, the foot was on. She was holding the ropes.
I think it leads to her versus Windsor, probably on Dynamite, and then somewhere down the line, maybe a triple threat with all three of them.
Yeah.
Well, this is where Grandpa Cash went to sleep. So he tapped out.
Out of curiosity, when you woke up, how many missed texts did you have in the chat from the rest of us?
255, I believe, is what the final tally was.
Totally rational.
Yeah, totally rational.
That is so. What was your star? Did you watch this, Cash, to give a star?
Yeah. Did I not?
No, I did.
Oh, I would go 2.75.
That's it.
Yeah.
I went 3.25.
I got 3.5.
I was very sleepy by this time, so that could have an effect.
I gave it a 3 also. I felt it was going on too long. I don't know.
If you guys are for real beating each other up, that's a floor of a 3 for me.
Yeah.
I'll go 3. I'll go ahead and bump mine up to a 3.
I talked Cash into it with that.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
They were throwing some stuff in there snug. I was just so ready to be like, I'm not one of the people that bitch about like a lot of wrestling on a show, but like, can we start them earlier for the love of God? Can we do them on a Saturday?
Do afternoons on Sunday if you have to do Sunday then.
Yeah.
Because that's ridiculous. It was like 12:30 when the pay-per-view ended, I think.
Yeah, and I mean...
But that's actually not a bad one.
Right, as I say, for the main event to start before midnight was exciting at our house.
Also, like, maybe like this is like a bit of a backhanded compliment to AEW, I think, but when like WWE has those long ass, like when they have those like long ass, like, 18-hour shows for the Manias before they did 2 nights, even the 2-night Manias still felt long and all those. But like those, I'm more than happy to get up, go get a drink, go do some things, miss giant chunks of the show, be on my phone. AEW, like, I am actually invested. I am watching the matches. I'm enjoying them. So it is like more of your attention and just staying and watching. Like, it feels like your eyes are being like held open. I just need a few less matches. Like, you have a lot going on Dynamite and Collision. Just cut a match or 2 from every show.
And belts. Cut a few belts that'll also help you not book as many matches.
I am glad, though, that AEW refrains from also throwing on a bunch of bullshit that isn't needed. Like, they don't have a bunch of backstage segments.
Sketches.
They don't have celebrities come out to do things unless they're, like, involved in the match somehow in a more organic way. So, yeah, I'm glad we don't have, like, a musical break or any of that shit. So
I think those breaks can be positive, but WWE's just beat them to death. Like,
yeah,
agreed.
I think they do make a good show, like 2 of them. Like in between 3 and 4, maybe in between 6 and 7, something like that are good and actually are needed. Then yeah.
Well, then when they're also on every single show that you do, whether it's SmackDown, Raw, a pay-per-view,
yes,
whatever.
It's between every match.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a build-up video if you're lucky.
So from here on out, I'm going to have to just trust you guys I'm going to assume you guys actually know what you're talking about with these next 3. We'll see.
I can't believe Kenny beheaded MJF. Did you guys
I heard that. So up next for the AEW Continental Championship, Jon Moxley defended the belt against Will Ospreay. How was it? I've seen some clips. I really liked the paradigm shift into the elbow.
The opening was great. Hitting his finish on him, like, it's something AEW normally doesn't do. WWE and Brock Lesnar does every match, but it was kind of out of nowhere, and I think it kind of was a huge factor in telling the story that he just wanted to hurt John, because
that
his
was
finish right from the beginning. It kind of, I think it itself could be the whole story.
Yeah, AEW posted like a minute and 40-second, 2-minute video like of highlights from it, and that was on there. That was everything that was on that looked really good. So, other than Moxley selling gets to me a lot. It bothers me, just so cartoonish.
I think I'm going to be the notorious low voter on this one. Just it had good concepts, but the execution on some of it wasn't clean, and it feels like Osprey couldn't go full gear. He had to fucking tone it down a few because Moxley couldn't hang with full speed Osprey.
There's not many guys that can, in fairness. But is that a dig on Mox or on Osprey, who can't work a match unless he does a million crazy things?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I just don't like Mox, man.
What I'm saying is, I hate Moxley.
I know he's your old buddy, old pal, partner, but
all right.
But I mean, so I feel bad hating on Mox because I know the guy and he's a good dude. This is forever ago. Maybe he's not. We'll pretend he's not now. But like, yeah, a Mox match is exactly what you expect it to be almost always. And no matter who he works, I think it's what Draven's saying. Mox never comes out of his style to go to someone else's style. He makes every single person work a Mox match, and he made Will Ospreay do the same.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Jason?
I think that is all true, but for Ospreay having legit neck issues, there is so much trust in this guy that does all this wild and reckless things in the ring with other people to get him on the steps and do a power driver on the steps. The way his feet were, as like Moxley moves over like half an inch, his foot is going to fall off the step completely, and this is going to end not the way they were booking it. So I enjoyed the match. I gave it a 3.5.
Mine's 3.75.
Mine's 3.
See, Will Ospreay still, he's got a floor on his matches too. I don't think I've ever seen a Will Ospreay match below probably a 3.25, like ever.
I will say in defense of Mox, because that's my role on this podcast.
We don't allow that. Cut.
I disagree somewhat with the every match is a Mox match,
Really?
and that I think Mox sometimes his style meshes better with some people than it does others.
And also, I'm not blaming Mox for this necessarily. I think Mox is like the dude to these guys. You know what I mean? Like Will Ospreay, like Mox is a star to him even. You know what I mean? And a lot of those guys, so they want to work Mox's style probably too and see if they can do it. You know, so I don't think it's just Mox making people do that. I think it's also got to be a choice of the guy working them. Because, as being like the older respected guy with younger workers, they always want to do my stuff. They never. So maybe that's part of it too. So it's not just Mox's fault. I think it's just kind of the paradigm. Oh, see what I did there? that it is working with him for those dudes.
Well, I'll say this. I thought Mox versus Kyle Fletcher, as I previously talked about, was... Did I rate that 5 stars? I rated that high. I know that.
Yeah, I think you might have.
So, I need to watch this match, but just from the clips I've seen, I would still say that Mox and Fletcher had better chemistry.
Yeah.
In their match. And their styles fused together into a better match than what Ospreay and Mox.
Well, I think if you look at who Kyle Fletcher is, he's closer to Mox because he can be that gross dude who's like, and down and dirty. And when you think of Will Ospreay, he's done matches like that, but that's not what you think of.
So what you're saying is Kyle Fletcher is the love child of Mox and Will Ospreay.
Yes.
Okay.
There wasn't any love involved.
Up next. Did not know this match was happening. Trios match for the AEW World Trios Championship. The conglomeration Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong, and Kyle O'Reilly defeated the Dogs. David Finlay, Clark Connors, and Gabe Kidd. Oh, and they were the champions. Didn't know that either.
They won that literally the episode of Collision before the
pay-per-view. They could not have been champions for long. Because
were you not listening to me earlier when I said it sucks to be Speedball? He just lost his trio belt, and then to these new people, they were the new people.
And Kyle O'Reilly, this was like he returned. This was his first match back, right? Yeah.
Ooh,
so how was this?
Saying, oh fuck that entrance! Oh my god, I hate it.
It was so rough.
I hate. It's the worst thing I've seen in wrestling in years. That's how I feel.
Oh, you didn't see it, did you, Cash? So, all right, Orange Cassidy's on a couch on like this tiny Saved by the Bell looking
on the
set
stage,
with like a fake door, and and then Roderick comes in and starts yelling "Orange, Orange," and then
doing cheesy sitcom.
Kyle O'Reilly knocks on the door and they let him in. Oh.
And he comes in and goes,
"Have you seen?"
And then the crowd cheers.
I've seen the
their actual entrance video where it looks like Full House's thing.
I'm leaning towards I love it.
What makes it worse is the Dog's entrance after, because Clark Connors dry humps the fuck out of the couch, and then what was it? Gabe Kidd pissed on it.
Pisses on it.
Was it? I don't know if
David Finlay puts it over.
I don't know if it was shoot piss, but it was shoot fucking couch humping. I can tell you that for sure.
Yeah, I saw a hilarious,
on that
one. A hilarious reel of him doing that, and up at the top has that "fuck your couch, fuck your couch."
So how was the match itself once we got past the sitcom entrance?
Awful.
Awful.
Okay.
1 star.
Wow, what the hell happened?
1.5.
That's a good question.
Gabe Kidd dislocated his shoulder like grade 5 within what, like 3 minutes?
Yeah, maybe. And he is accident prone because he just got over injuries. Like, I feel like every year he's coming straight back from an injury. That's why no one knows who he is. Every time he makes a comeback, he gets injured again.
Whatever match they had in store, they had to have scrapped everything and just went to a fucking tornado brawl for the rest of the time.
And they panicked, especially Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy went over to pick up Gabe Kidd when Gabe Kidd was hurt and like was trying to get him up, and Gabe Kidd's like telling him, you can see him. So Orange just goes and sits him down and just slides in the ring because he's like, oh. I mean, and then the end, they had the stronghold on. Orange ran and hit the orange punch on him. He didn't sell it because they had changed the finish, and Orange either just did this or didn't know. So he just no-sells it. Commentary goes, oh, he must have missed him. And then someone else comes in and puts a submission on Roderick, and it's just. And then when the match ends, Orange didn't know it ended, and was confused about who went over. Like you can see him be like,
I can't wait to watch this one.
It's so bad.
All right, so Tim with the 1-star rating, lowest rating. We do not. There's few and far between on 1, so that's something.
Danhausen versus Kit Wilson was better on SmackDown.
Well, that's crazy because I thought that match sucked ass. So
yeah.
All right.
Hey, but at least they did what they meant to do.
Okay. Yeah. What about
the fact that we discussed? Oh, they must have just decided to spur the moment. We got to put the belts on the conglomerate because of this injury. Yeah. And that led to the match being so shitty and chaotic. But they already had the graphic that said "and new" up on the Tron when they were going up the ramp, like on their actual
Draven
picture.
Pointed that out.
So clearly it was already. So that made it that much worse, I thought, that if that was what the plan was for them to go over, there's no way just having Gabe Kidd involved in it would have saved any of that.
Well, but... No. You know, like kayfabe wise, they don't know who's going to win. They have to have graphics for either outcome.
But as a graphics guy, ain't no fucking way I'm doing a fucking bunch of graphics that aren't needed for a show.
Well, if you're paid to do it, you're going to, or you're not going to be paid to do it for much longer.
That's why we're unionized. People like you are why we're unionized.
It's the same reason you're not unionized. It's the same reason that the Super Bowl, they make T-shirts for both teams. They make the conference championship hats for both teams.
You know,
don't know
even
who's
though
gonna win.
WWE knows who's over, they could do that and still in like WrestleMania 42 World Champion, say Roman wins it and it says CM Punk, and people would buy them because they would be like, "Oh, he actually lost this. It's the loser shirt, like the Super Bowl." That might actually sell. You have to
They
do
might,
smaller
yeah.
numbers, but it probably would. I was super
agreed with
surprised
him.
Roderick didn't sell that
One.
punch.
Wait, why did
Did you guys
Orange
see-
punch Roderick?
He or not? Was it Roderick? No, it wasn't Roderick then. I don't remember. But they had a Boston Crab, so I thought it was Roderick. But they had a Boston Crab on like a high Jericho, lion tamer, and had a submission. And Orange ran and Orange punched him, and then took his bump or whatever, and he just said no.
Nah, fuck you.
Mm.
All right, so last up is the main event. MJF defending the AEW World Championship against Kenny Omega. It's God versus the Devil. And I did get to see some clips from this. It looked pretty good. What did I miss?
Jason, as the only religious man, go ahead.
I feel like I was the first one to get hey, he's surrounded in the white lights, and they're calling him the wrestling god on the entrance as it went down.
Mm-hmm.
And then clearly then MJF had his devil gimmick coming up from the ground. It was a lot better than the entrance from the conglomerate. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. Yes. MJF's entrance gear was sweet.
People were upset about that. I saw people saying they were going to stop watching AEW because he had an upside down cross on his gear.
And 666 all over his jacket.
Those people were weak. They didn't live through the Damien 666 era of WCW Cruiserweight.
I love the match.
Okay.
Kenny definitely got blown up.
But he never really, he was blown up, but it
stayed with it,
going.
And announcing kept giving a good I'm boring you.
Sorry, Grandpa Cash. It's about the time that I think that match started.
The commentators kept doing a great job of reminding us how sick he is and that he shouldn't even be in a ring and all that kind of stuff. So they were able to cover with the real reason that he's probably blown up. But no, I love the match. I thought it was really good.
I was super impressed by the fact that they did the spot where Kenny lays the table on the dude and double stomps it. Then they set it up and it's clearly broken already, and they still incorporate into the match, and like 20 minutes later there's an actual spot through it. I was impressed that it stayed together that whole time without crumbling.
Question about that spot for Cash. If you're in a match and the guy's laying down on the outside and you put a table over him, then you double stomp a table into him.
Yes.
Is that a disqualification, or does the match keep going? Because you used a foreign object on the person.
If I put a chair on
Does
your
it
leg
change your mind if they change the word on and in?
If you're on the floor and Tim puts a table in you and then stomps on it, should he be disqualified?
No.
I think he should be. I think he should be further encouraged. So
it's a DQ.
It's on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
It is not a DQ then.
So you can put a chair on someone and stomp it on the outside, and that's not a DQ.
They legit said that during this pay-per-view at one point. There was a match where somebody used something on the floor, and it was during the Gauntlet Battle Royal, because it was when
you can't get DQ. It's no DQ. The Gauntlet Battle Royal is.
But Roosh, or maybe it wasn't that then. There was one match where somebody on the outside used a weapon, and they said, luckily for them, they're on the outside where if the object is outside, they can use it.
That's the worst thing ever.
So I disagree with it, but I will say that if a table just happens to be over the guy and you just happen to jump on it and break it.
What if you pick it up and put it on there and climb up and do it?
Well, every match on both WWE and AEW, every match involves somebody's head getting slammed off the announcer's table. Should that not be a DQ?
See, no, you're throwing the head. You're not hitting a weapon into them. You're throwing them. That's
like
fine.
A drop toe hold on to an open steel chair is fine.
If you wedge a chair in the corner and you Irish whip somebody into him, you don't think that's a DQ?
That's because you put the item there. The announce table is there. The steps are there.
Well, then by
the pole
that,
was there.
he took the medical table that's there. That was the table that was the medical table that's
but he
always
moved
there.
it. See, he moved it. There's where he messed up. Like if he just fell,
So you can do any bump you want
to.
You can do any bump you want onto the steps if they are in place. But if you move the steps, then it's
Yes.
a DQ.
Yes, absolutely.
I think you're a lunatic right now.
Tim, would it help you understand our viewpoint if we switch the words in and on?
oh yeah, now I'm
okay.
grossed out.
Because I came around whenever they did that. I understood better then. So.
Yeah, that's a no DQ. That's doing someone a solid.
All right, so weird rules aside.
4.5, by the way.
4.5. Holy shit. Okay.
4.25.
Is that good?
4.25.
Yeah, I'd say 4.5 too.
That bump off the top MJF took was added 1 star to whatever the scores were because it was crazy.
The scary setup. Kenny's standing on the second facing outward, setting up a one-winged angel. MJF almost falls off from him.
He falls and lands his shoulder on the buckle. They
struggle to get it back up. He gets one of MJF's legs out of the way to do the one-winged angel, and you can just see the shoot panic in MJF's fucking eyes as Kenny jumps backwards and sits out with it.
Holy
shit.
It
is crazy. I was like,
that wasn't the finish?
No.
So is this your favorite MJF match now, or do you have a favorite MJF match that's better than this?
Brian Danielson,
Iron Man. That's a 5-star match.
Danielson, and there was one TV match with Ospreay that I think went 60 minutes, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
that one is mine.
MJF. That's my favorite. With him and Danielson would be second, but I'll fucking have to check out the Omega match.
Dude, it's good.
So,
Kenny Omega got there. It took every bit of him to get there, but he got there. He was slower to go to the next spot than he used to be, but he made it work.
On the other side of that coin, I thought MJF was the best he's ever fucking been.
Dude, that kid, he's a freak athlete too. He when he still went up to do his exit or whatever, he looked composed like he was making an entrance. He was sweaty, but not breathing hard, still in character, doing all the extras. Because whenever you're super blown up, you can't do the extras. You're just like, I'm just going to. This is Tim walking to the back.
Yeah.
The MJF was MJF, and even like you could tell he was like pumped up because he knew the match was good, and so yeah.
So Tim, I don't know if this will be a compliment to you or if you'll take offense to it. I'm not sure. But here recently, when I've been watching Kenny Omega matches, I have came to the conclusion that you two are extremely similar in the ring.
Kinda.
Other than you don't do the weird things he does.
Yeah, you're not an anime character.
Yeah.
But we do some of the same stuff like the Finley roll, pop up. I do a frog splash.
It's not that kind of stuff. No, it's the footwork, the pacing, the spacing in the ring.
That's a huge compliment.
You guys are
I don't know. I've never heard him bang on the mat like a Terminator though, so I can't really co-sign that.
Yeah, well, I mean that's the only thing holding him back from being completely. But yeah, I have noticed for some reason when I've been watching his matches recently, I've been like, man, he reminds me of Vance. Like just the movement.
Cash is my favorite. That's what I want to know.
So overall, this show, me not having watched the last 3 matches, I really can't give a full judgment on it. From what I watched, though, I had really high expectations for the show, I guess. I was really pumped about it. And then I felt like after the first match, it never really got back up there for me. FTR and Cope and Cage, though, was about the best it got after that, which was really good. But the 2 tag matches were the only thing on the show that I watched that really, really, that I really enjoyed.
I like Darby. I like Darby versus Andrade. That was really good too. I think I didn't see that first match. I'm sure I would probably have that as my second favorite. But my second favorite, it would be third if I've seen that, would be Darby and Andrade. I thought it was really good.
The only match I would say was bad or shouldn't have been there was a trios match. I thought every other match was either very good or very fucking great. So it's up there as one of the best pay-per-views AEW's ever done, I think.
Wow.
Whoa, I don't go even close to that. No. I think AEW's had pay-per-views that have had 3 5-star matches on them, and then like 3 4.5-star matches.
But I feel like most of those shows were brought down by like 2.5-star matches as well. So if you factor in the whole show, like everything hit.
The average,
yeah,
be better. Yeah, that might be true.
The tag matches, the Andre. I read that. Try that again.
Andre 3000.
Andre versus Darby. Holy shit! Wait a second. Andre the Giant versus Darby. Yes. Picture that.
Yes, he got thrown around like a peanut.
Anybody want a Darby?
All great. The conglomerate, and again, I felt the women's match it went too long for my personal taste, and then the battle royal match was what it was.
So if they would have taken 5 minutes off a couple matches and got rid of the conglomeration match, Cash would have made the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. Well.
Oh.
I didn't have a transition because I keep forgetting we're going straight into different segments. So.
Oh.
Jason's like confused right now. He thought we were just doing a cheers on camera.
All right.
We just need like a fun little like. You remember the old school Batman cartoon where it was like it showed them running with the thing? We just need like a fun little like the hot dog spinning with us on it or something.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, to just transition from one thing to the next.
That noise, I bet. The Batman.
Probably.
This t-shirt is gross, but what do I do? It's all I got.
That's the only shirt you've got? I might have a solution for you then. If you go to ProWrestlingTees.com and you search for Aaron Draven, which I think you guys can all see right there on the screen how to spell it, you can find official Gang Breaks Kayfabe t-shirts. That's right. Jason, can you believe it?
I can't, but what I can believe is you can get your official shirt of either all of us, or you can choose which one of us you like the best and get just our shirt. Fine.
Breaks Kayfabe full logo on a pink shirt, or pick. Do you prefer Vance, Jason, Cash, or Omega? And get a yellow shirt. Oh, I wish he wasn't doing that. Let's get him a long sleeve shirt.
So the only thing you guys didn't mention.
But Draven, how do they find those shirts again?
They are $19.99 each, no matter what design you pick. ProWrestlingTees.com/wrestlers-t-shirts/Aaron Draven. Super easy to remember. Definitely not going to be on the screen here because you're going to be able to remember it without me even putting a graphic up.
And go buy them. That way I can afford to buy one for myself.
I don't need this anymore.
Oh, God.
Here we go. Lord. Here we go. That was the whole reason he wanted to do this, is so he can take his shirt off.
Right now,
well, you know, to play this damn game.
Does your cat make too much noise? Did you invent kit mittens to get it under control? Well, this would be the best place to advertise. The Gang Breaks Kayfabe podcast is actively looking for new sponsors. If you're interested, shoot us an email at thegangbreakskayfabe@gmail.com. Reach a wider audience and support a bunch of idiots.
So we gave our review of AEW Dynasty. So now let's give our preview of WWE Wrestlemania 42 coming up this weekend. Night 1, Night 2, Saturday, April 18th and 19th at the Allegiant Stadium in Paradise, Nevada. So this was not the original place for this one, or
no,
it was?
They announced already New Orleans and then they took it away from them.
Okay. So this is that WrestleMania, and the next year's Mania is Saudi Mania.
Saudi.
Okay, all right. So, as I kind of told you guys ahead of time, I only know of 2 or 3 matches that are happening on the show. I know Roman and Punk. I know Cody and Drew, and
Nope.
Cody and
Randall.
You can
Randall
do
Orton, Drew and Fatu, and then the only other one I know is that there is a ladder match of some sort. So that is my knowledge about WrestleMania. Also, just so I can put this out there, I have no intentions of watching WrestleMania. I'm not interested in WrestleMania this year. We'll get more into that.
I have to. Like, it's just what I've done for, like, I don't think I haven't not watched WrestleMania in 25 years. So I just feel like
this is the year. But you'll disappoint your daughter greatly. And you guys will have nothing to talk about. So
that's true. It's the only thing we talk.
So I'm using Wikipedia. I'm assuming these are the correct matches. I got
them all here.
Okay.
I got them all here too.
So night 1, The Vision, Logan Paul and Austin Theory, and I Show Speed taking on the Usos and LA Knight.
Yeah.
So that is I agree that LA Knight is on the same level as I Show Speed when it comes to wrestling. I will agree there. So I think that was a fair matchup.
Do you think we should do our predictions as well, since we're already going to talk about them? Not clippable, but
you want to? Yeah, you want to keep track?
Yes.
Okay.
That sounded very reassuring.
Are you going to keep track?
So I'm using my daughter's list of predictions as our list, and she shared a document. So when she goes to open it tomorrow, it's going to have. She'll be like, what? But yeah, I can keep track. Sure.
Okay.
So this is just a 6-man tag match. There's nothing really on the line here. Why is this match happening? Anybody know?
Yeah.
Because Speed has a lot of followers, and by adding him to the match, they're hoping to get more people to watch it.
Yep.
Probably the shoot reason is he's buddies with Logan Paul, so Logan got him the spot.
Gotcha.
Probably a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
So Jey Uso's not turned heel yet, I'm assuming. The Usos are still a thing.
They were just tag champs.
Gotcha. Okay. And LA Knight. Why is LA Knight involved in this?
Because they felt bad not giving him a WrestleMania payday.
Something Slim Jim.
Are there any storyline reasons for anything, or?
No, they were both good guys and made to say they were feuding with the same people, and they just became a team.
Okay.
There is storyline. I just don't know we need to waste our time. Speed was in the front row next to Logan Paul's mom. She tried to give Logan Paul brass knucks. Somehow they got knocked over the railing, and Speed picked it up. LA Knight went to get it from him, tapped him on the back. He turned around and sucker punched LA Knight accidentally. The next week he was ringside, and Logan pushed Speed into one of the Usos, and that cost the distraction that cost them the belts.
And they didn't watch.
And there you
they
go.
Didn't watch the Tron to see.
They did not go back to watch the Tron.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, everybody's under strict NDAs. They're not allowed to look at that Tron.
Like even they know the product shit. They're not rewatching it.
Jason forgot the most crucial part of the entire story.
Okay.
This was because I Show Speed got cursed by Danhausen.
Oh yeah, Danhausen cursed
I
him.
Show Speed, and that made him accidentally punch him and set off all these events.
It looks like Cash is like looking down and taking notes on all this random bullshit.
Also, if you're keeping track, this is the second Road to WrestleMania that has LA Knight breaking into someone's house or attempting to do so to fight them. Just like he did with AJ Styles, he showed up at Speed's house during a stream and threw him into the monitor.
Well, he sounds like a criminal that needs arrested and put in jail, not on TV for a while.
But does he sound like a winner, guys?
No. I'll go with The Vision. Actually, no. I mean, smart money, Usos and LA Knight, because if Danhausen's involved, I'm sure this is where he's going to be involved, and he'll cost them the match.
So cash, okay. What do you got, Mega?
I am going. I'm going Usos.
Heels?
No,
Oh,
babies.
okay.
Same reason, because Danhausen will probably, one of the nights he'll interact with Cena, and probably the other night is when he'll interfere in this, and that'll be his role for each night.
Yeah, I say Usos also. If nothing else, if the Vision goes over, there's no reason to give the Usos a tag belt rematch later. So they need to get a win so that they can say, well, we beat you guys in a 6-man, now fight us for the belts. It's just...
I think Fee actually gave me the order of the. I think it's in order too.
Oh, yes,
okay.
so that match is going to be featured on. So the first night is on ESPN2, the first hour. The second night is on ESPN1, the second ESPN period.
Do you know?
Second night. So the first 2 matches have been announced for both nights.
Okay.
So then we got Drew versus Jacob,
Well,
which I think will.
What's your prediction
really good
for the first match?
Oh, mine is Usos. Sorry, I already had mine down. So,
What was Fees?
Fees is also the Usos.
Okay, so by the way, here's what's on the line.
So everyone has the Usos here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Except for Cash.
No, I took the Usos.
Oh, I put you in the other one.
The same one.
I said actually, I'll stick with the Vision then. That way I'll be the odd man out on this one.
Okay.
I'm sure this will all be totally accurate when we're done.
So, what's on the line here, prediction wise, is the individual, which could include the little individual that's not currently on the podcast.
Text. Yeah.
Will get their own segment to rant about whatever they want to rant about. Is there a time limit on the rant? I can't remember.
2 minutes.
2-minute rant on whatever they want to rant about.
I already made my notes
for your rant. So, and we will uphold that if Tim's daughter is the winner. She will get 2 minutes to rant about whatever she wants to rant about.
I already know what it is, and we don't want her to win, boys.
So, up next, as Tim was saying, Drew McIntyre will be taking on Jacob Fatu in an unsanctioned match. I've seen bits and pieces of the build-up to this. It looks like it's been fun and violent, but I don't really know if there's any real interest in this one.
I think it'll be good.
Okay.
I think especially because they're going to be on the ESPN hour, they're going to give them some leeway. I don't think it'll be. I think there'll be no blood because of that. It'll be on ESPN, which probably would have made it a little bit better. But I think that Jacob and Drew know this is a big deal being on regular ESPN, and so I think they'll really go for it.
I think they'll probably have a big stunt bump planned for this match.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep.
Jason?
The build-up's been really good. Every week has become more and more physical, so it should be a banger, as they say now.
So who you got, everybody? Jacob, yeah.
I'm going Drew, and here's why. Because seems like every year they have to give him a makeup here. Hey, we gave you the title run, but we took it away before Mania, so we'll give you a big win at Mania.
Maybe.
Can I go?
Well, okay.
What?
Go ahead, sorry.
Can I go no contest?
In a falls count anywhere match? Is that what?
It's an unsanctioned match. So I guess I was just thinking along the lines of the big bump, the big thing where neither of them can continue.
Run it back at Backlash.
But I guess if it's unsanctioned, would there have to be a finish?
I guess not. They could do some sort of medical emergency spot and rush them all out of there.
Yeah. So I'm going no winner.
I think that's a pretty good guess, Cash, honestly.
I'll go with that.
Then we got.
Go ahead.
Next match I was going to Nia and Lash versus Charlotte and Alexis versus Bailey and Lyra versus the Bella Twins. So assuming Nikki Bella is okay to compete. What she calls competing.
Right.
All right, read those teams off one more time.
Lash Legend and Nia, Charlotte and Alexa, Bailey and Lyra, and the Bella Twins.
Who are the current champions?
Nia and Lash.
Okay.
Yeah, this is for the Women's Tag Team Championship.
Yep.
Fatal 4-way tag team match. So Charlotte
if you want
has
me
a.
and Fee to go first, just let me know where you guys go, and then we'll.
Yeah,
Okay, well, you go.
do your and Fees first, and then we'll.
Yeah.
Okay. Me and Fee both have the Bella Twins.
Okay. I
Jason
will
seems
go.
bewildered by that.
I'll go Charlotte and Alexa because Charlotte has a very good track record at WrestleMania.
I was thinking the Bellas too, but with the idea of Nikki probably hurt, she may or may not even be in the match. So I'm gonna go with the replacement winners of Lyra and Bailey.
Okay.
And I'll round it out. I think the champs are going to retain.
All right. So there we go. This one can make a difference. All right. What do you got next on the card?
AJ and Becky.
Okay.
AJ Styles retirement
AJ
match.
Styles.
And this is for AJ Lee's WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship. I did see the only thing I have seen in the lead up to this match is I think it was last week's sit down segment where Becky kicked Michael Cole out of the interview with AJ and then sat down, and then AJ ended up just burying her. I think this match will be pretty good, and I'm going to say that Becky wins, and with some underhanded shit.
I got Becky as well, and so does Fee.
Yeah, I think Becky's going to win. I don't know what AJ's contract is. How it's not like she's been there defending it since she's won it. So if they're only going to keep her for pay-per-views, then she shouldn't have a belt on her.
And she's won every one of these things. She's beat her 3 times in a row.
Yeah, my instinct is to go Becky, but now that everybody else did, I'm not going Becky.
Okay.
He really wants to rant.
AJ for this one. All right. I do think it'll be a good match. I think there is a lot of there's 3 women's matches on night 1 and 4 men's matches, but yeah, I think AJ and Becky's probably gonna put on a good match. What do you got next?
Seth and Gunther.
Ugh.
You got that for night 1?
Yeah.
Okay, it's listed on night 2 on Wiki.
Oh.
Or
on night 1.
Nope, you're right. It's night 1.
Okay.
So Seth versus Gunther.
He's right.
Now this is basically Braun Breaker got hurt, so Gunther's in the spot. Is that kind of what?
And Rey Mysterio got hurt, so Rey was going to work Gunther. Yeah. Now Rey
got hurt.
Rey's better now and is somehow in another match.
In a ladder match. Yeah.
Okay.
So my thought is he worked his thing because he didn't want Gunther to retire him. He wants Dom to retire him.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then he's old school, so once the Seth match was booked, he's like, "All right, I'm cleared now. Let me get a payday still."
Yeah. We were talking about this earlier in the group chat. Me and Tim really high on the prospect of this being a great match. Draven, not so much. If there was a match I was looking most forward to, this would definitely be like second.
Mine's like third or fourth.
Let me see. I don't know. There might be something on the second night, but yeah, this is probably second for me.
Oba and Brock, Punk and Roman are above that. The ladder match is probably above that for me, and then probably it.
Nothing on the line. So I don't know. Is there anything to this match, like going into it?
And this is just going to lead to Paul Heyman owing Gunther something later.
Okay.
Which is probably going to be Gunther versus Lesnar. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who you guys got winning?
I will take Gunther.
Who else wants Seth? So I can type that in here.
I say Seth because Gunther's gimmick is he is the career ender, so he can only win matches now if it's actually with the career on the line. Every other match he loses.
I'm going Gunther. I'm going Gunther because I think there's going to be a Braun run-in that attacks Seth.
Okay, so, oh man, now I want to switch mine. Me and Fee both have Seth, but I'm switching mine. Hang on a second. This is the one I gave her. She'll look at me. She's like, dang, jump ship. Yeah, I did. Because that's definitely going to happen. Omega and me. So we got Cash, Omega, and me picking Gunther, and Fee and Jason have Seth. So.
Yeah. All right. Up next.
Stephanie Vaquer versus Liv Morgan. Quay as
is Liv gonna be cleared? I saw the headbutt, the fucking bubbles on their heads.
Oh, it sounded so terrible when it was happening.
I saw the clip and instantly I knew there was a serious fucking injury.
So this match is the one that I would be looking most forward to if I was going to be watching, for several reasons. Not only are these two ladies extremely attractive, but I also think this match is going to be really fucking good.
I do too.
I'm a big fan of Liv, her in-ring stuff. I think Stephanie's one of the best workers in the world right now. So I don't think Stephanie's had that huge, breakout match yet, and I think there's a potential for it to happen here.
You got to think Liv's got a chip on her shoulder, right? Going into this, because she's never been like the main event woman, and now she's getting this big match WrestleMania and won the Rumble. She's going to probably work her butt off. I mean, I would.
I would go out on a limb and say that they debuted that music online for her because she's going to start the night with it there. That's going to be her music going forward. And you don't give new music to somebody that's losing. I think Liv is clearly going to win.
Yeah, I have Liv.
I got Liv.
And Fee. I have Liv too. Fee has Stephanie. Jason?
Yeah, no, I think Liv's going to get it too. And same reasoning. They wouldn't have spent the money on doing the music video and released it now. Thank God that they had the video filmed before the concussion situation, because that would have been
if the shoot was the next day, could you imagine? Be like that one episode It's Always Sunny where Dennis had to push the blood away.
She has to wear a big hat for the whole video.
And then we got the main event, Cody and Randy. Oh, yep.
Cody and Randy.
Who?
Randy.
With Pat McAfee.
Oh, I know that name. I didn't know who the other two were. Yeah.
If Orton loses, I did not know
McAfee
this.
goes away.
If Orton loses, McAfee will leave the professional wrestling business for good. So Orton is winning.
Yeah.
This match. So I have not seen really any of the Pat McAfee, Randy Orton stuff. I watched I watched a little bit of the when he came back. I watched a little clip piece package for it, and it looked terrible. It sounded terrible. I think I said in the group chat that it is the exact same. His promo was basically just MAGA complaining about not being able to say the R word, or longing for the days when they could be openly racist again. So that's what this kind of came off to me as, in a pro wrestling sense, where we don't like the way, we want things to be the way they were when there was kitties and titties, and Jerry Lawler saying things. However, this feud bleeding through into the CM Punk Roman Reigns stuff, I have been very entertained by Punk and McAfee's exchanges, because I popped pretty big for Punk calling him McAfee, and then equally McAfee turning around and
Saudi
bringing up the Saudi thing, because that was the only thing that really kept me from thinking Punk's promo, that one, the pipe bomb, had like a ton of weight behind it, because the whole time I'm like, you did, if you didn't take that Saudi money, a lot of what you're saying right now would have a lot more to it, but it has no backbone now. So I do like that those two have been at each other, which is another reason I think there's no way that Orton loses this, because we're getting McAfee and Punk.
Yeah. While you're talking about the Saudi thing, I want the Saudi government to know that I will come out of retirement for the right amount of money. My hero did it, Shawn Michaels, and I will also do it.
Yeah, so I got Orton going over on this one.
I put everyone on Orton already.
Orton, yep.
Jason.
Yeah, I have it on Orton too, and I still just kind of hope that it turns out that he turns on Pat and he's like, yeah, you're not really the guy I was on the phone with. Like, I might have talked to you, but you're not who I talked to.
I do think there's a bigger something else coming. I don't think they started out that way, though. I think the fan reaction made them come up with a backup plan where there's going to be something bigger. I think they thought this was going to be enough.
Yeah.
So now we're on to night 2.
Night 2. So what do you got first?
The ladder matches. Penta, Javon, Dragon Lee, JD, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio.
So,
and let me tell you my prediction because it's kind of going to be crazy and see if you got me and if you have the same one. We talked about it and we both decided this is who we're going for. Is Javon Evans winning the Intercontinental title?
That's my pick too.
When you started that, I thought you were going to say it was JD.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
You know the belt. That's what I thought you were going to say. Javon makes.
I think it would sense. Be. I think that's a crazy choice for WWE. It's I think the right choice, but I think if WWE does that, that's un-WWE like.
They seem pretty focused on making sure that Trick Williams, Javon Evans, and Oba are kind of like linked together, like Batista and Lesnar and Cena and Orton were like this whole class, and they're going to protect all three.
Yeah.
You know, it's unfortunate that, and this is coming from somebody that's a big Rusev fan, but it's unfortunate that you have Penta, Javon, Dragon Lee, and JD, and then Rusev and Rey Mysterio. Like, there are other like Carmelo could have been in this match. Several people could have been in this match to replace those two. That would have
Are they still sticking to the brand split?
Oh, I
think mostly besides like Rhea Ripley just went to SmackDown.
But didn't she win? Didn't she just win the Rumble or Elimination Chamber?
Oh yeah,
yes. And so then she's been on SmackDown, but
yeah, I definitely think there's 2 younger guys that could have fit into this match a lot better. Like, I don't understand why you're putting 2 of the older guys into.
I think putting
a ladder match with those 4.
Ray and it's cool because it's just to say you're in a ladder match at WrestleMania with Ray. And like that makes the match, it like brings the stature up.
It's almost like 3 separate generations of like ladder match high flyers. Because Ray is way up here, Dragon Lee's the next one, but now there's Javon Evans after him.
Yeah, Penta's in that middle group too. You got a little,
So who's all got Javon?
Fee, me, and Omega.
And me.
No.
I don't. It's also an easy way to get it off of Penta without it having to be a face versus face match.
I'm going to go the long shot and say Rey Mysterio.
And then he drops it. Mask and belt versus hair.
And Cash is going to pick the underdog. The only person to be world champion is Rey Mysterio Jr.
Yeah, so I'll go with him.
All right, then Oba versus Brock. Now this is what I think will happen and what I want to happen may not be the same thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, if what they need to do is have Oba squash Brock. Like, give him this SummerSlam.
It needs to be the Kofi Mania end that Lesnar gave him.
Yeah,
you got 13 seconds.
It needs to be Honky versus Ultimate Warrior level iconic.
Yeah, I think it needs to be Oba just completely decimating Brock. I'm gonna go with Oba in this one.
I mean, he did too, but I was back and forth.
I'm going Lesnar, and I think it's so obvious that he's only got like 2 matches left. They're not gonna have him lose, because that last one won't mean anything.
I put Lesnar.
They might come up with some like. Himself. They might come up with some kind of stunt bump here too to get him out of it, but I'm sticking with Lesnar.
No,
I mean, I was back and forth on it.
I want it to be Obi so bad, so we're going with Oba.
Oba Femi, if you're listening, Brock Lesnar's weakness is low blows. So
and his belly button.
You have very large arms. You can low blow the hell out of him.
He's basically King Hippo now with the diverticulitis.
Then we've got.
Oh God!
There's our thumbnail. There's our thumbnail. King Hippo.
Please punch him so hard to the stomach that his
King
his
Hippo
pipes
with
fall
the
down.
Brock Lesnar tattoo on him.
Yes. All right.
Can I say though, what I don't like about this is, are they the first match or is the ladder match the first match?
I mean,
They
on
were
here,
second match.
on Wiki,
So,
they're the first match.
What we know is
okay.
those two matches have to take an hour. So
Oh,
if you're
The
gonna
ladder
know,
match, no. Build up videos and
You're
promoting
forgetting the WWE ratio. Per hour,
Yeah.
anyways, you're only getting 15 minutes of wrestling, and the rest is fluff and entrances and
Well, I
commercials.
guess.
right.
and
But-
No, ladder
we
match
have
could be
no
12,
idea.
Brock 3. There's your hour.
So we have no idea if this is the order or not. I mean,
we know
Yeah.
it's those two matches though.
It is
so
those
either
two
it's gonna
matches,
be
though,
it
for
is
sure.
those two.
Yeah.
They've said
Oh,
They
they
announced the
announced those.
ESPN
Okay.
ones, yeah.
So people are going to tune in because they know who Speed is for the first night, and people have heard of Brock Lesnar, so they'll tune in for the second night.
They can have Lesnar and Oba's entrances and Lesnar stalling eat up 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so yeah, I think that match will go longer than what you think without
Then we
anything
got-
really happening.
Sammy versus Trick, U.S. title. Me and Fee disagree on this one.
This one needs to also be the 13-second job out.
So what's the context here for this match? Because I did not know Sammy was the Intercontinental Champion.
Double turn. They're doing a double turn.
Are they? Turning Sammy heel.
So Carmelo Hayes was just working a bunch of matches, and then he lost it to Sammy in a flash thing, and then I don't know how it got to Trick Williams, but he's only been champ for a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that.
Okay.
Sammy's the champ going in.
Yes, how Sammy's only been the champ a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said it went to Trick.
And the crowd shit on it, and so then he gave him and Carmelo fought again, and if he won, then he would get to go to Mania. And so they made it the tease almost like it was going to be a three-way or something, for Mania.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sammy just beat him.
How crazy is it that Carmelo and Dragunov
match
don't
was
have a
really good.
WrestleMania match?
That is crazy.
Yeah.
I show Speed and LA Knight
that
do.
was good, but
Who
with
doesn't?
Carmelo
Who'd you say
working
didn't?
the knee.
Carmelo and Dragunov.
Oh, Dragunov. Yeah, God.
Yeah.
They would fit in this match. It should be a 4-way.
Those could be the two dudes in the ladder match if you don't stick to brands. I mean, those guys would be awesome. So I did not realize you said that the fans. So they're turning on Sammy. The fans
He's
are.
a heel.
The fans really like everyone's music. Here's WWE fans right now. We'll cheer when your music come out and we will sing along to it. But then once you're in the ring, we're going to boo you.
Okay.
And he
But
is
Trick's
the
getting a
prime
big
example
pop.
of that. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a mix of Trick being over, and Sammy's kind of been doing this behind the scenes scumbag double talk kind of thing lately.
Yeah.
All right. So who do you guys got for this one?
I don't
Fee
know,
has
man.
Trick, and I have Sammy.
Let me hear your reasoning for Sammy. I need to be swayed one way or the other.
Because that'll solidify the heel turn. Is him going over the young guy everyone wants to win. They're going to hate Sammy even more. And that'll be the end of the double turn. And they'll officially be heels and faces. And they will do this again with completely being 100% heel face and everyone behind Trick winning. Just to give a bigger pop when Trick beats him.
Are either
It looks
you
like
two
Sammy's holding him down.
are either you two taking Trick?
No, Tim just sold me on Sammy.
Sammy winning clean or doing something dirty. And it's
probably
the
doing
fact that he
something
wins,
dirty.
we hate him. He does something
Yes.
dirty also.
A
Okay,
little extra. Yeah, you do both.
Because my meter going towards Sammy just went all the way over here, and I was going to give somebody a chance to try and bring it back, but nobody did. So Sammy it is.
Okay. So
Yeah,
Fee's the only one that has Trick, or Jason, are you taking Trick?
No, I have to go with Sammy, but I would prefer, again, this just be the squash because I'm tired of Sammy. I am that
Okay.
person that boos him.
Okay.
Then we get Finn Balor as the demon, remember?
Okay.
Versus Dominic.
Larry the Demon?
Larry the Demon. Yeah.
Versus Dominic. Okay. So
me and Fee have the same pick on this one.
he's bringing back the Demon, which you would think would mean that he's probably going to win.
The last two times he's been demon, he's went under.
Okay.
I do believe he did an interview saying that he would only ever bring the Demon back if they're going to keep it strong.
Is this for anything?
No.
The Pride of Belfast.
In Judgment Day. Belfast Judgment Day.
Belfast and Judgment Day.
All right. How's the build-up for this one been?
Okay.
Judgment Day turned on him, and
so all of those weeks and hours dedicated to the Judgment Day storyline and the teases of Dominic and Finn, and you're saying that the build-up has just been like, meh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Glad they put all the effort into it.
Who you guys got?
Well, I'm going to go with the Demon, Finn Balor.
Okay.
I am Demon.
Hear me be a demon.
Me and Fear Dominic says the score is tied.
I feel like Dominic got his big moment last year. I don't think they're going to do it 2 times in a row.
And he's still the AAA champ, so it's not for a belt at this point. So yeah, I think that Finn gets the win.
But Hagen's on one side versus everybody else.
Well, and
the way it always is.
I think if I'm sticking with my booking of Mysterio and Mysterio clashing once again with Ray winning the IC belt, Dominic losing here, losing maybe a few in a row, and desperately wanting that Intercontinental title back, but Ray not wanting to give him a shot. It's him putting his hair on the line that starts that, leads into hair versus career.
See, I think you can almost amplify it even more, have it be IC title and mask versus AAA title and hair.
There you go. Okay.
And then Dom ends up being back in the place he was before the Cena thing. He's the AAA champion and the IC champion at the same time.
Yeah, and you have Rey Mysterio demasking when he retires. I know he did it once, but WWE fans have never seen him since 2002.
Just as a solid to him, so then he can do all his appearances afterwards without a mask.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Go up next.
We have Jade versus Rhea.
Ugh.
Okay. For the WWE Women's Championship.
Yeah.
Jade's
allegedly.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Jade's the heel big time. She's got 2 hench women now in BFAB and
Mention.
Instead of getting random new indie chicks every week, they just have a couple indie chicks on the payroll.
Okay.
They're extras, yeah.
You remember when she had the baddies with Velvet Sky and whoever else?
So it's the same gimmick. The new version of the baddies?
Yeah. I think they're called that.
She calls them that.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Me and Fee have different opinion on this one too.
All right. See here.
I'm just gonna say it. I think it's insane if they don't have Rhea Ripley win.
So here's the thing. I agree, but I picked Jade.
Why?
Because I think they were going to. Because she hasn't, like, who's Rhea going to work with if she becomes the champ over there? Just more Jade. So they're going to have to keep having Rhea and Jade. So
who's Jade going to work with? It doesn't matter because Jade's so bad that all the matches are garbage anyways.
Well, they're going to have
had a match.
I think Bianca Belair is going to return during this match and surprise and attack Rhea instead of Jade and turn heel like they've wanted her to do for years. And
Bianca's finger injury is the same injury that Buddy had to his ankle, I think.
Yeah.
So,
but
who knows?
The rumors are that she's actually cleared finally. And so I think she'll come back at Mania, cost Rhea the belt. Rhea will work that, and then Jade will work the random SmackDown upper mid-card women and just build a monster out of Jade. Try to, anyway.
All right, well, I'm going to go coin flip rules on this one. So heads is Rhea, tails is Jade.
He lost it.
It is heads. So
who was that?
Rhea.
Okay.
We're like, we don't remember that part.
I'm also Rhea. I just think it's insane because Jade's reign has been such a failure. She's not good in the ring. And then
I don't think they've given up on her yet.
Her going off script too with the social media shit where she overstepped and kind of pissed everyone off in the back. I just don't think it's good to reward all that.
I didn't think about that one, but maybe that
Plus, I think Rhea's lost the last 2 WrestleManias too. They got to start making her special again.
Yeah, I think
Dragon's talked me into it.
I'm
okay. I'm
Jade's
gonna stick
title reign
with Jade
has
because
been
I'm the
terrible.
only one that picked Jade, so I'm gonna stick with it.
All right. So then
What do
we
you
have
have,
our
Jason?
main event.
I said Jade's title reign has been terrible, so I'm going with Rhea also.
Yeah.
All right.
Roman Punk, World
Main
Heavyweight
event
Championship.
for the World Heavyweight Championship.
First time this belt's been night 2 main event.
Okay. This would be the match that I would have thought would get me interested in WrestleMania, but I just plan on checking out the result when it happens and going from there. I'm sure it's going to be a good match. I think it'll be really good.
Yeah.
But I'm not all that interested in watching it, just knowing kind of what happens from it. So I thought the build up I have not seen. So you guys, I gathered from what you guys were saying that now all of a sudden Punk and it went from they hate each other to
He
actually.
apologized for saying
I'm
he was
sorry I
hating
said
him
something bad about your dad.
It went from severe disrespect to all of a sudden, oh shucks, we should be friends.
And that's how Raw
the week
ended
before
in the Go Home show.
Was that Punk playing mind games?
No, it was clearly sincere. He even said, "I sincerely am sorry."
Well, that's what I would say too if I was really wanting someone to buy the lie.
Me and Fee have the same pick on this too.
I'm gonna go Punk on this one.
I'm kind of torn because I think there might
too.
be a Pat McAfee aspect to this too. Because
why
else would they have Punk even interacting with him? Like if they're gonna do a broader TKO WWE story, you would think they would involve both top shows.
True.
Dang, you keep talking me into almost changing. I'm going to stick with it, but man, that's a good argument.
I'm going Roman. I think the idea is ultimately TKO is Roman, Rock, and McAfee and Randy Orton as a group.
Okay. I'll stick with Punk.
That's interesting. Now I'm thinking now.
Yeah.
I think TKO says Roman needs the belt back because when he was on SmackDown, we were winning ratings, we were doing all this stuff, and now we can't sell tickets to anything. So we need Roman to be back on top. So I'm going Roman.
Okay.
So
we're split on this main event, but definitely not the other one. We all.
What did Fee have for this one? Punk.
She had Punk. Yeah, me and her both had Punk.
So that's night 1 and night 2 coming up. WrestleMania 42. We'll be back to review it. Yes. Okay.
Some may say,
what month, but we will at some point.
But let us know in the comments if you can get in there quick enough before WrestleMania. If you watch this when it releases, I think will be tomorrow.
No,
nobody knows when tomorrow is.
Like Friday.
Oh, I thought you said we were releasing this tomorrow. I'm like, don't you do that to me, Ricky Bobby.
So yeah, maybe it should be out Friday. I think in time.
Sure.
I would hope so because if not, it's kind of dumb to do a preview show after.
I work on Australian time, so whatever that is for
It'll
you.
be released Saturday at 6:05.
So you better be ready.
But
yeah, let us know in the
comments.
comments.
Watch along.
There you go. Let us know in the comments who you think's going to win. How you would book these matches differently if you would. Let us know what you thought of AEW Dynasty. And yeah, we'll be back as soon as we can get back. So we're 4 dudes just trying to make it in this crazy world, and things happen. So until next time, thanks for watching. Go check out our past videos, especially the tribute to Vance Desmond.
Your catchphrase.
You'll probably cry. Night. Keep your buttholes tight.
New merch.